Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to talk about the biblical interpretation on death, sin, and evolution, and why I don't think we should have an evolutionary worldview when reading the Bible. So when we're like reading Genesis, right, the impact of Adam and Eve's sin in Genesis, it shows like their rebellion, it brought spiritual and physical death, altering human relationships with God and nature, right? And even animals were cursed, and humanity's physical anatomy, childbirth processes were affected. So God's promises and curses in Deuteronomy are highlighted, showing that disobedience brings curses affecting crops, livestock, the implications of sin, like God clothing Adam and Eve with animal skins, and foreshadow sacrificial systems. Before Adam and Eve sin, there is no death, right? No death, disease, or predation, and all creatures, including humans, vegetarians, right? I would say this view challenges the evolutionary perspective that suggests that millions of years of death and suffering before humans, they're really just like incompatible with the biblical account of creation, which states that in death and suffering enter the world through human sin, right? There's also like criticism of the evolutionary claim that diseases like cancer existed in dinosaurs millions of years ago, and I would say that such views, they just conflict with the idea of a biblical notion of a very good creation, right? So also showing disease and predation, they're not really consistent with the biblical timeline. Romans supports the idea that creation was subjected to futility due to sin, right? And this bondage to decay will be lifted when Jesus comes back the second time. So yeah, the future restoration of creation, as described in Isaiah, is highlighted to show a return to a state without predation or death. So Jesus' resurrection and the promise of a new heaven and earth are essential to the argument against the evolutionary timeline, right? And I would say the future where animals do not prey on each other aligns with the original creation order described in Genesis. I just want to say that Christians should align with their understanding of death, sin, natural world with scripture rather than evolutionary theory. So I would say evolution really just doesn't talk about the importance of a biblical worldview that sees death and suffering as consequences of sin, not as some natural processes predating humanity. That's all I want to say, guys, and I hope this helps you to see how evolution is not true, and you should just instead trust a new earth creationist perspective, because that's how the Bible shows it. If you guys want more videos like this, make sure to subscribe to my channel and click the link below to donate to my ministry, also to join the Discord server too. So yeah, see you guys in the next video.